In this video, I will be sharing with you 10 Nigerian wealthy billionaires that live in Banana Island. Banana Island is an artificial island located in Ikeji, Lagos, Nigeria. It is said to be the most expensive estate in Africa. This is where you will find the most expensive houses in the whole country. The rich always like to mingle with their fellow rich, and of course, they can afford what an average man on the street can't afford because of their wealth and affluence. Banana Island is filled with expensive houses plus luxurious cars of different inhabitants. All this luxury, however, comes with a price. Rich Nigerian celebrities have made this their dwelling place. You can, however, also purchase an apartment in this beautiful part of Lagos if you have a lot of money to blow. This location is only meant for the rich and affluent, and no poor man can live in Banana Island. So therefore, after a careful study and research, I present to you 10 Nigerian wealthy billionaires that live in Banana Island. Number 1. Mike Adenuga. Mike Adenuga is a Nigerian entrepreneur, investor, and a business magnate. He is the Chief Executive Officer and Chairman of Globacom Telecommunication Network, popularly known as Glo. He is currently the second richest man in Nigeria. His company, Globacom, is the second largest telecom operator in Nigeria and has a presence in Ghana and the Republic of Benin. Mike Adenuga has always been a hustler. He started as a taxi driver to get money for his education and eventually worked his way up to becoming one of the richest men in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole. Mike Adenuga owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 1.2 billion naira. Number 2. Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote is a Nigerian entrepreneur, investor, and a business executive. He is the Chief Executive Officer and Chairman of Dangote's Group. His company specializes in the production and exportation of cement and food commodities in Nigeria and other African countries. He is currently the richest man in Africa. Not only is he the wealthiest man in Africa, he is also among the 150 richest people in the world. Aliko Dangote owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 2 billion naira. Number 3. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu, popularly known as Jagaban of Lagos, is an ace politician and a businessman. He is the former governor of Lagos State. He is a public figure and a member of All Progressive Congress (APC). He is the owner of so many companies in Lagos. He is the owner of Oriental Hotel, a 5-star hotel in Lagos, also regarded as the most expensive hotel in Nigeria that charges minimum of 100,000 naira per night. Ahmed Tinubu owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 1.5 billion naira. Number 4. Kola Abiola. Kola Abiola is the son of one of Nigeria's successful billionaires and a one-time elected president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, late Chief MKO Abiola. Kola Abiola is also a successful billionaire himself. He owns several companies and real estates all over Nigeria. Kola Abiola owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 800 million naira, where he lives quietly with his family. Number 5. Iyabo Obasanjo. Iyabo Obasanjo is the daughter of Nigerian former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Apart from having an ex-president as a father, She is also a successful politician and a businesswoman herself. She owns several businesses and real estate investments under her name. Iyabo Obasanjo owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 700 million naira. Number 6. Linda Ikeji. Linda Ikeji is a blogger and a female entrepreneur. She is regarded as the richest blogger in Africa. Linda Ikeji has also been listed by Forbes as one of the most influential women in Africa. Linda Ikeji has made a name through blogging on the blog network Blogger. She is the owner of Linda Ikeji's blog, which happens to be the most popular blog in Africa. She earns her money through direct adverts and sponsored posts. Linda Ikeji owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 850 million naira. The former model shared how she worked tirelessly for several years before making the breakthrough. According to her, when she eventually gets married, she will leave her Banana Island apartment for her parents and siblings and move on to her husband's house. She currently lives in a mansion in Banana Island alongside with her parents and siblings. Number 7. Sayudan Tata. Sayudan Tata is a Nigerian entrepreneur, investor and a business magnate. He is the chairman and chief executive officer of MRS Group. He is a graduate of accountancy and has some accounting skills. Sayudan Tata is the founder and chief executive officer of MRS Group. He has been a non-executive director of Nigerian Telecommunications. Sayudan Tata's father was the wealthiest person in Nigeria about 50 years ago, and his son has taken over his empire. Sayudan Tata owns several companies and firms in Nigeria. Sayudan Tata owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 2 billion naira. Number 8. Tandon Abiola. Tandon Abiola is the daughter of one of Nigeria's successful billionaires and a one-time elected president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, late Chief MKO Abiola. Tandon Abiola is also a successful billionaire herself. She is the sister of Kola Abiola. She started off living in the United States of America before returning to Nigeria. She is also a successful lawyer. She owns several businesses and real estate investments in Nigeria. Tandon Abiola owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 750 million naira, where she lives quietly with her family. Number 9. Peter and Paul Okoye. Nigeria's most popular twins musician Peter and Paul Okoye, who formerly goes by the stage name P Square, but had to change their brand name to Mr. P and Rude Boy after their separation, are one of Nigerian musicians who owns a mansion in Banana Island. Peter and Paul Okoye have been in the Nigerian music industry for over 2 decades. They are regarded as one of the richest musicians in Nigeria. They separated before, but now they are back again as P Square. Peter and Paul Okoye owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 850 million naira. Number 10. Deji Allison. Deji Allison is a Nigerian female entrepreneur, politician, investor, and a business executive. She was the first female president of OPEC. She was elected at the 166th OPEC ordinary meeting in Vienna on 27 November 2014. She became Nigerian Minister of Transportation on 26 July 2007. She was moved to Mines and Steel Development in 2008, and in April 2010, she was appointed as Minister of Petroleum Resources in Nigeria. Deji Allison studied architecture in England and then at Howard University in the United States of America. In 1992, she returned to Nigeria and joined Shell Petroleum Development Corporation. Deji Allison owns a mansion in Banana Island worth over 900 million naira.